your buddy Akademiks and check it out, because I've told y'all this before, right? In music, it's all about hype, right? Hype is the new currency. Hype is the new currency that you should be caring about if you're a rapper, because you get to realize that people, they don't care about the quality too much, because if your album is hyped, it doesn't matter, right? We saw it with What a Time to Be Alive, Drake and Future. We were so excited about it, two of the best coming together. It don't matter, he put out a mediocre project. Oh my God, flame emojis, right? The shit is heat. And that's what it's become. Everybody's chasing hype, because hype is the new thing that make your record go, right? So people are looking around. They're like, how can we increase the hype? You hear people and you see them, they're dropping project after project after project after project. Sometimes they drop like 5 projects at once, right? Just to get the hype. And they look around and they're like, how do we get the hype on our side? They see what Future did. Future dropped 3 mixtapes in a year, got hot, did an album with Drake. Oh my God. We got to follow the formula. That's the formula to getting the hype. Now, I've told you, right? I saw it with a bunch of people. I'm like, damn, the Migos just dropped an album. But then they're announcing a mixtape afterwards, and they announced 3 solo mixtapes, and they got another one with Thug coming out, Migo thugging. Then they got another mixtape coming out. What the fuck? I seen it with Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap just dominated the entire year on the Billboard charts. He put out an album, it sold pretty good. The next week, I'm doing a mixtape with French. I'm doing another EP. I'm like, huh? What? Niggas is literally dropping an album yesterday, and today they got a sequel, okay? By lunchtime tomorrow, they got a collaboration mixtape, and by next week, they got like about 10 mixtapes. I don't know what it is. So I've been kind of taken aback. I'm like, okay, so it's not about quality, it's about quantity. You put out, you just flood the market, maybe you'll get the hype train with your social media on your side. And once you got that on your side, the quality don't matter. Now, I thought I was the only one that saw this, right? Because a lot of people, they can't really like separate the nonsense, right? I mean, it's gotten so bad. I've heard niggas like just give flame emojis. Listen, I heard a nigga in the studio, literally. Niggas rapping, right? All of a sudden you hear, and he's doing this by like, I don't even know if he's doing it on accident or by design, but he tells you, I forgot. He forgot his lyrics and he recorded it. He forgot his motherfucking lyrics and recorded it. Okay, he recorded, oh shit, I forgot. Nigga said that's flames. So that's when I knew it's getting spooky out here, real spooky. Okay, so I thought I was the only one that saw that. But Metro Boomin, he's a very famous producer. He worked with Future and Drake on What a Time to Be Alive. And as I said, a lot of people are trying to kind of follow in that little realm. They're trying to get hot like Future. So he actually spoke out today for the first time. He called out a lot of people for putting out a lot of bullshit, hoping they could be like Future. So he said this on social media, right? He says, every day I wake up, new mixtapes are falling out the sky. I think we all know where the trend came from. Then he got a picture of Future sipping some tea. He said, I just call it how I see it. And for all you internet niggas who like to tweet, like you know everything, I'm not saying he's the first to do it. But artists have not put out this much music in years. Now, artists are dropping tapes every month. Actually, it's like every day, right? But he says every month. Everyone was holding their music before, right? So I guess people start getting up in his comment section. His Twitter mentions like, nigga, what are you talking about? Are you talking about our favorite artist, Fetty Wap? Are you talking about Young Thugger motherfucker? Are you talking about the Migos? So he got to defend himself. He said, oh shit, these niggas are crazy trying to tweet me like I don't know who Lil Wayne is, right? Because of course people probably told him like, yo, Wayne and Gucci been doing this forever. What are you trying to say, my nigga? What are you trying to say? Right? He said they're trying to tweet me like I don't know who Lil Wayne is. Like those weren't my main years growing up. He says niggas tweet more than they read these days. Don't tweet me about anything before 2014 because that's not what I'm talking about. Talk to me about the current state of rap music. Now, obviously, he's hinting towards Future going on an epic run, dropping 3 mixtapes and then blowing up, right? Who else is dropping multiple mixtapes back to back? I've seen, yo, listen, man, motherfucking Chief Keef well, he puts out music all the time anyway. But I see niggas, and I won't single out Chief Keef on this one. I see niggas like announce so many mixtapes, they lose track of the covers. Fuck the music. They lose track of the covers that they were going to have for the tapes. Okay, let's keep going. Now, Metro Boomin said, niggas know Guwap and Wheezy, legends. What's understood don't gotta be explained. Then he said, all I'm saying, I wish that everyone would put out more quality music over quantity. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Moral of the story is, putting out 5 tapes in a year won't make you heat up like Future Vandross. That was his path. It's not for everybody, okay? Then he says, just take all the hardest songs from the 5 tapes you plan on dropping, make 1 tape full of fire. Quality over everything. Now he then shouted out all the independent artists, but is he right? Completely 100% right. You can't talk about Gucci. You can't talk about Wayne. Those artists been doing it for like 10 years. That's what they're doing. That's their MO. But nowadays, you can't ignore a fucking trend where everybody drops a mixtape or announces it. Because nowadays, these guys don't even work on the music. They make an announcement, make half a song, preview it on an Instagram video, and because the fans are hyped, they're like, okay, that'll give us about another 3 days before we do it again. That's what it is. That's what it fucking is. Now, obviously, when you make such a vague statement, people might get offended, okay? This is what Young Thug said, because some people were tweeting at Thugalicious. They were like, Thug, is Metro booming? Does he want some more for real? Man, holla at this nigga, right? So Young Thug tweeted out to Metro Boomin, hey, Metro Boomin, who you referring to? Then he said, put some names on that shit, little boy. And then he continued by saying, a nigga music could never sound nowhere like mine's. I'm Michael, he's Tito. Then he said, it's okay to ride a nigga dick, but don't agitate another one, little nigga. Okay, all that penis riding I'm a little bit unsure about. But let's be clear, right? Young Thug obviously sees that Metro, he's riding with, of course, Future. Future got the wave, right? I mean, Drake pretty much get Future, the Metro, the stimulus package, where like, he's the guy that everybody's like, yo, Metro go make it boom on these hoes, right? I love that line, right? So Young Thug is saying, yo, you could ride that nigga Future dick, but don't try to agitate me, bruh. Now, I do like Young Thug for not beating around the bush. He's kind of very open with it. He called him out. Apparently, these guys are friends. They just put out music like 2 days ago. So I'm not sure if he means this maliciously, but he's just trying to say, don't try to throw shots while trying to big up another nigga, okay? Now, I'm not sure if he's talking about a nigga music could never sound nowhere like mine. I don't know if he's talking about Future. But what Metro initially said, minus all the shots or whoever he's talking to, is 100% true. I've been telling y'all. Y'all can't say I haven't. People just announce mixtapes to announce them just for the hype. It might trend. They drop a somewhat of a bullshit ass track listing, and of course they put out like some like shit made in paint. That's the cover, right? And then people are like, oh my god, it's coming. Then you hear the music. The music is like shake weight music. It's garbage. Garbage. Some shit you want to ignore. You wish you didn't hear. But then by tomorrow, to get the bad taste out of your mouth, they're announcing something else. That's what the game is at now. Do you have a problem with it? Get a comment box, what you guys like. Definitely subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, man, at I'm Akademiks. I'm out.